Hi everyone. It is going to be a fun day today. We're going to do a playthrough on a version of it's a Sega Genesis hacked version of Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. It's called Ultimate Mortal Kombat Trilogy, I believe is what it's called. What do you think? Ultimate Mortal Kombat? I think that's right. Excuse me, drinking my coffee. But we'll see here in just a moment. We'll have the title screen pulled up, I'm sure, where it shows you exactly what it's called. But guys, this version of this game is actually really freaking awesome. There's just so much, as you can see on the screen right now. There's the old school Raiden from, the first Mortal Kombat. It's got Raiden from Mortal Kombat 2. It's got all versions of Raiden, basically. And it's got, on top of that, it's got that with just about every character, all the Johnny Cages, different variations of Sub-Zero. It's got like 40 characters or something like that. It's something crazy. I'll show you here in just a moment. There we go. Put my coffee down. Okay. So, but let's get started. Today we're going to be doing this on on my little Raspberry Pi. I'm going to be using just a regular old school like 360 or Xbox controller. But yeah, without further ado, guys, let's get started and check this game out. Well, first of all, there is so much, like I said, to this game. Like, everybody has multiple fatalities. For the time being, until I learn this game more, I'm going to be just using Sindel and using the same stuff I already know with her. But I just want to give you guys just kind of like a little sample of this today, just so you can get an idea of what, of some potential future videos, and also just what this game is about. So let's go to the title screen here. Maybe. There we go. Yeah, okay. Ultimate Mortal Kombat Trilogy. And again, this is a Sega Genesis hack of just Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, I do believe. Go to options real quick. Blood on. We'll leave the level of medium because, guys, this game's actually very challenging, especially Shao Kahn in this version. I've found a real cheap, easy way to beat it with Sindel, but the old tricks don't work. So, all right, exit. And then start the game. Now I want you guys just to look at this menu. It may be more than 40. I haven't actually counted how many people. It's a lot of characters. Look at that. Yeah, it's got to be way more than 40. But look at all that. There's just tons and tons of people. There's the old school Raiden, old school Kung Lao. Chameleon is on here. Rain, Noob Saibot, Smoke, Human Smoke. A couple different versions of Jade. I mean, it's got a ton of stuff. It's great. And they all have their own fatalities. Granted, some of them are really bad. But they all do have their own fatalities, and multiple fatalities. So like Sindel, I don't know her other fatalities yet, but she's got at least 3 or 4 more fatalities aside from the regular ones. But like I said, today we'll just do her regular stuff that we already do know. And again, you can see Kitaro and Goro. Like I said, it's just got an extensive list. Old school Shang Tsung down there at the bottom. Crazy, right? So let's get started, guys. Sorry about the jabbering, but I just wanted to explain this game a little bit to you guys. Graphics aren't quite that great. It is the Sega Genesis after all. But man, gameplay is great. All the variety of what you can do in this game is really awesome. So, and we're just gonna play on novice today because I'm still not quite comfortable with what I'm doing yet. Let me turn up the volume a little bit so you won't just hear me yakking the whole time. Yapping, I should say. And you can hear some of the game sounds. They're not gonna be the greatest, but they'll be pretty good. Maybe start 16. Okay, here we go. It is still a pretty easy playthrough because I've found out with Sindel how to get through it pretty easy. It's hard to throw her little fireball with this little D-pad while they're in the air. You can still pull it off sometimes, but I have a hard time with it. And see, as you see, guys, we're fighting old school Liu Kang right now on Mortal Kombat 2 Pit. So it's Mortal Kombat 3 Sindel fighting Liu Kang on Mortal Kombat 1 Liu Kang on Mortal Kombat 2 Pit Stage. Isn't that crazy? Most of the time, these other characters from the other games don't know exactly what to do, so they'll just kind of hang back. And they get sucked in by her little scream a lot more, too. The characters from other versions of the game. Now this I didn't like. I don't like how you still do her regular pit fatality, but it does that instead of knocking him down to the bottom of the pit. So I thought that was kind of cheesy. There's a few stages that are like that aren't really the greatest of stage fatalities. And they changed them up. Here's pit 1, for example. This is a good example. So you don't knock him to the bottom anymore, which sucks. You just knock him down. You knock him with some spikes. And I'll show you here in just a moment. So they still fall off the screen quite a bit. The problem is, you know, it's a little bit different. The computer reacts a little bit differently, but I've got it figured out pretty good. I haven't ventured off into any real hard difficulty levels yet, or higher towers. I've been pretty much just staying on novice right now, but maybe in later videos. See, guys, this one really sucks really bad. I don't care for that. I'd rather him just fall to the bottom of the pit like the old days. But it is what it is. I didn't make the game, so. That kind of stuff aside, though, this game is really, really freaking awesome. I love it. I can't give enough praise. It's really good. It's very well done, whoever did it. At least I think so. See, they still fall off that screen all day long. Just about. Certain characters will just hang back and make you do some other move, but most of them will walk into that screen. And again, I'm a novice, so I'm pretty sure the computer will react the same way on higher difficulty levels, but I'm not positive. So. Old school Fatality. Works the same way. Run, run. You gotta get like a little bit of distance and do run, run, block, run, block. Run, run, block, run, block. Enter Pit Fatality was the same also, just down 3 times and high punch. So it's always been. Wait, down 3 times. High punch. Down 3 times low punch, I believe. Yeah, it's low punch, sorry. And here we got Reptile from Mortal Kombat 2. Pretty awesome. And I know it's not perfect, but you know, it's just cool to have all these characters in one game and all these multiple fatalities. It has brutalities, by the way. I don't know how to do her, but it does have the brutality as well. You can do that. I've had the computer do it to me a couple times. So that's how I know they're there. Run, run, block, block, and then run and block at the same time. Does the skin peeling fatality. Run, run, block, block, run and block. Okay, endurance rounds. These are tricky. Sometimes they have 3 or 4 people in it. It's crazy. And sometimes it's just 2, so you just gotta keep fighting until you're done with the round. There's the classic Sub-Zero. I believe that's the one from Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, of course. So it really just depends on who you're fighting, like what kind of strategy you use, but primarily it'll see me just use the screen with her. I haven't even ventured off to use anybody else yet either. Kind of scared, actually. This might be just a Sub-Zero match, because I've had these a couple times, these endurance rounds, where it's just 2 Sub-Zeros. I do that first. See, he's got all kinds of extra moves and stuff too. Yeah, he can do all this ice at the same time. It's kind of really crazy. I don't know if an actual computer or a person can do that. Like if they're using the character, I'm not sure if they can do that, but the computer definitely does it. Different combos. Spike Fatality, Mortal Kombat 2 stage. Looks a little bit different because it's got a different character on it that it's not used to, so it looks a little bit weird. Got old school Johnny Cage from Mortal Kombat 1. Like I said, the old school characters don't know what to do. I think it's something to do with the way the game is made. They just walk right into your screen almost every time. And their run looks funny too. He just kind of hovers to you. But we are, of course, on a stage where I can do a Babality for Daryl, for the cause. Feed the tree demons. So I'll do that right here. Oh, I pushed it too many times. I'm sorry. I thought I just pressed it 3 times, but I missed the button the first time, so I guess it counted a couple of those presses with the friendship. Motaro, I have to fight him a little bit differently because he's got different moves and different things he does now. But I've already got kind of strategy against him as well. Really just kind of jump back and forth over him. Wait for him to do his little swing like that. There he goes. And just do a little combo. It's really not too bad. Took me a minute to figure out how to beat him though, because he's tough. He's a lot different. He can do some more air attacks and stuff in this version. This is kind of helped me get through it. Took a little too fast there. Oops. Tried to knock him in the acid. It's kind of hard with one hand the way you gotta do it. Oh, and Shao Kahn, man, he is really tough, guys. He's really, really tough. I found a pretty good way to beat him though with Sindel. He has all kinds of new attacks, and they're deadly. So with Sindel, you gotta scream and just uppercut him and just keep doing it over and over again. That's the only way I figured out how to beat him real quick. For now, you know, I'll work on some other stuff later, but for now, this is what works. Because if you let him loose, man, he is deadly. He just keeps throwing his little fireball, his little green sticker little fireballs at you. And he'll also he'll fly at you, he'll grab you out of the air, he does all kinds of crazy stuff that he didn't do before. Pretty insane, actually. I got lucky there. Usually he'll just shoot me with a little fireball from way back there. Here he comes, look at that. He can destroy you really fast, so that should get him under control. This is the only way it's worked for me so far. Guys, it's been tough. I've tried a lot of different things, and none of his old stuff that you can do against him in normal Mortal Kombat 3 work, so. This kind of stuff I'm doing right now. There we go. And you can do a Fatality to him, too. Look what happens when you turn into a baby. He just turns into a tiny little Shao Kahn, just pointing at you. Pointing away from you. And sorry if you guys didn't hear a lot of the sounds in this video. There was so much to tell in this game. It's insane how much stuff you can do in this game. Again, I just did her regular fatalities and stuff there. Oh, I get to pick a thing also. I haven't done this one yet. Let's see what this one is. Just a fatality demonstration, okay. They've got those, they're also different, like the treasures. These little treasure chests are also a little different, so. But yeah, guys, this version of this game is really cool. I'm very impressed. For an old Sega Genesis, hack of the game, really impressive. It's a lot of fun. I'll be doing a lot more videos, most likely in the future on it. I've got to find other ways to beat other people besides just Sindel. It's been pretty tricky though with her. Even though I'm just doing the little scream over and over again, it took me a little trial and error to make that work. It doesn't play like the other Mortal Kombat 3 or Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. It's a little bit different. But very fun. Get some coffee while this is playing. Most of these that you're seeing here are just their classic fatalities. There's Chameleon. Weird ass fatality. Oh, this one's crazy. This one smokes new ones. It's kind of the same because it still blows up Earth. Guys, I'm legit not sure how long this this Fatality demo will go, but we'll let it play on until it's finished. I played the Supreme demonstration yesterday. I did the very far right treasure chest, and man, I swear it's like an hour and a half of fatalities. It's what it seemed like. It just kept going and going and going. It shows all the fatalities. It shows all the brutalities. I think it shows the babalities. Yeah, it's crazy. So I assumed this one would be a little bit shorter, but it is showing quite a bit of fatalities. You'll see some of the new ones in here, obviously. That one's crazy. That was so weird. It's like beat the crap out of her. And breaks her. That's a weird one, guys. I'm not sure about that one. I've got to learn how to do these also. I'm not quite sure where to find that information out at. Yeah, some of these are pretty ridiculous, but some of them are actually pretty cool as well. It's so weird seeing some of these different character models mingle with each other. You know, Mortal Kombat 3 character models are totally different than Mortal Kombat 2, and same thing with Mortal Kombat 1 character models. So it's kind of interesting to see them, you know, when they do fatalities on ones like this one. That was a Mortal Kombat 2 Smoke doing a fatality on a Mortal Kombat 3 Sector. It's just kind of weird looking. Mortal Kombat 1 subs and MK2 Katana. But I think whoever did this did a pretty good job overall. I mean, the fatalities certainly are strange. It certainly looked weird. But man, this game, I gotta tell you, it was a lot of fun. And I'm not done with it yet. Like I said, there's so much to do in this game. There's the trilogy, Johnny Cage. Man, I don't know how long this is gonna go for, guys. I'm gonna let you keep playing. We'll just watch it together. I'm not familiar with a lot of these fatalities. I mean, I've seen them, but it's weird seeing them on this kind of setup. You do it to character you don't normally do it to. I'd say they all have at least like 3 to 5 fatalities on this version. That Shane Sun looks terrible, by the way. They gave him some extra moves, and he just looks terrible when he executes them. I still love that one. Boy, this demo turned out to be a long demo. I was expecting to do like maybe 5 to 10 fatalities, just like a little sample, but it looks like it's going through everybody's fatality. That's alright. No big deal. It's fun to watch. Oh my gosh. That's the thing about Chameleon. Whenever he does like one of the fatalities, it'll do, at the end of it, it'll do multiple fatalities. Like it'll do some of the other fatalities. Like the other characters that the replicating does. Like I said, some of these are just too silly for their own good, but some of them are still pretty cool. That was kind of cool. That was weird. Almost looked like a Brutality. I've seen this one before, it's pretty cool. Just keep shocking the crap out of him. Just doesn't look good on some of the characters. Kind of super bicycle kick there. That one just didn't look right. Man, it's going through all the fatalities, it looks like. I could have made just its own video just on this alone. Hold on. We'll include it with this playthrough. That was weird. Yeah, that was pretty bad. And see, like the other versions, like that, for example, that Jade, I don't think she ever had that. That was the Mortal Kombat 2 Jade. I don't think she ever had a fatality. And so they gave her the Mortal Kombat 3 Jade fatality, the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 Jade fatality, where she knocks him up and falls on the staff. It's kind of cool. Same thing with Sonya right there. Mortal Kombat 1 Sonya got Mortal Kombat 3's, Mortal Kombat 3 Sonya's fatality. That little bubble, that little kiss bubble she does. That was pretty weak. There we go. My goodness, we finally got to it. Wow, that was a big fatality demo, guys. I thought we were gonna see, like, you know, 5 or 6 like random fatalities, maybe 10 random fatalities, but no. We went through. It might have been all the regular fatalities. I don't know. We went through a bunch of them. If you think about it, they all have, like, I want to say about probably 5 each. You know what I mean? 4 or 5 each fatalities. I'm gonna let this play out, guys. But hey, I really appreciate y'all to stick around with me today. It was a fun little playthrough. Like I said, as I get better at this game, I'll probably venture out to some more. You know, like, first of all, higher on the ladder. There's a 5th in the options menu. There was a 5th ladder also. That must be super hard. But I'll eventually venture out to that. I'll also learn. I'll try to figure out some of these fatalities and brutalities. Right now, I just played it through it like I would normally play through with Sonya, as far as, you know, just doing her normal fatality, babality, and friendship. You know, I didn't know anything past that at the moment. But hopefully I'll learn some of the other stuff, and we'll go from there at some point. And it looks like it's going through every single character right here as well. Which is pretty cool. God, there's so many. But being able to do it with Sindel is pretty easy with that little screen. I'm curious to how hard it's going to be with other characters. Like what kind of exploit I'll have to do against the computer to beat them. I guess we'll see soon. This is kind of cool. Scares me away. Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Yeah, I think this game, this creation of this game is like 10 or 12 years old already. But I'm telling you, it's a lot of fun, you know. I don't know what it is about it. I don't even mind playing with the regular controller. I mean, I could hook up my fight stick to it and make it a little bit easier for me, a little bit better as far as doing the controls. But man, I even had fun just using the regular controller. It's not bad, and as long as I can make it to where I get my correct button layout, it doesn't bother me a whole lot. But guys, yeah, thanks for sticking with me. It's been a lot of fun. Again, I'll expect some more of these videos in the future. Let me know in your comments, like if there's a certain character you want me to try to learn or try to beat the game with. I'd really love to hear your feedback, or just your thoughts on this game. I thought it was pretty cool myself. Obviously, that's all I've been talking about the whole time. But let me know your thoughts. Give me some feedback as to what you think about it. I think the only thing that's kind of downfall for this game is, yeah, there's some crappy fatalities that they just kind of threw together, and the graphics aren't quite there because it's on the Sega Genesis. But other than that, I had a blast. So, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and we will catch you on the next one. Thank you.